Is that a full health bar? Must be nice.
That was almost absolutely glorious. That's a 4.
Okay, cool. So, firstly, what was it like for each of you being very close to death? Most of you having never really adventured too much, or anything like this.
Charlie not.
I mean, I've been close to death like several times over, but this would probably be the first time I'm like close. So yeah, a little bit shaken up.
Alric?
I don't think Ulrich's ever been over sort of burdened by anything like this before. Is usually the towering mightiest that he comes across of anything. So yeah, he's not used to feeling as powerless and weak as he is.
Okay, Caraway?
Caraway has never been in that situation ever before, so he's definitely very, very shaken up. He's probably going to be taking the back pedal for the next couple of hours, maybe days.
Very fair. And Theron, having watched your sister pretty much pass away in front of you, how are you feeling right now?
And so it wasn't even I went to death saves, I insta-died.
Yes. After
Sorry,
being the
Christian,
unfortunate
I had
pass
one
away.
death save.
Oh, you're right. He almost, when he hit the death saves, was content dying as wanting to join his sister, but he had to, he had cling to life, as somewhere in the back of his mind was speaking to him that he has to live on for both of them. So now he's just in a blank-mindedness, kind of stunned status of not even knowing what to think.
Alright, well, you've dealt with the immediate threats as of right now. What is it you wish to do in this current moment, as everyone is sort of clinging to life with their 1 hit points?
I need to rest.
I would say head back upstairs where we won't get ambushed and find the beds. Long rest.
What if we get ambushed on the way back upstairs?
Well, if you retrace our steps, surely there's nothing on the 2 feet away from the staircase.
This is Josh we're dealing with here. Remember this.
This is true, but this is also by the book we're dealing with. So there
True,
shouldn't be
true.
any random encounters. I would hope.
Yes, I think I'd like to go back upstairs and lay down for a little bit.
Now last we saw as well, there was a pathway up here
Hell no.
that sort of like you guys sort of found as you were busy in the middle of fighting the shadows.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, I missed that. Josh.
This part here, there seems to be like a little pathway that sort of was discovered as you were busy fighting the shadows.
We'll deal with that after we healed up.
Yeah. Caraway is not taking another foot not taking another foot in this dungeon until he feels like he's not going to die from tripping over.
Theron needs a break.
Fair enough.
Ulrich is currently clamoring on all fours because the weight of his armor is just too much for his lack of strength right now. He's gonna have to crawl his way back upstairs.
Yeah.
Alright.
Caraway is moving. Is stepping. Making a
Yes.
move.
As Ulrich passes the corner, crawling after Theron, he's actually going to grab one of the ankles of Theron. Take me with you!
I don't know if I have the strength. I'll do what I can.
You're good, Henry? You seem to have
Yeah, I
teleported yourself.
immediately lost sight of everyone.
Here you go.
No, I'm exactly where I was before. Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to bring you guys back up, don't I? Okay.
Yeah.
I will note that as I'm going up the stairs, there is tears falling down Theron's face, but he attempts to hide it away.
Alright. No worries.
I don't think Caraway's really investigating anything right now.
That's fair.
The steps are already a challenge for him.
That is fair. Do you need uppies?
I think everyone needs uppies.
That is true.
Make a perception check for me as you're walking back up here.
Oh no.
Anyone?
Fucking.
Or investigation. It doesn't matter. Whichever one.
My window is a little bit. There we go.
Oh, I see some nat ones there. Alright. Theron, Caraway, as you're sort of walking up the stairs, you're not really paying much attention, but just something sort of catches your eye. It would appear that after you guys uncovered every item in this room, they are all now back being covered.
Oh.
Interesting.
It was the kids, wasn't it?
It's up to you to make that assumption.
Oh my god, what if... I won't say it. Ulrich didn't perceive this.
Where do you guys want to go sleep?
I'm actually gonna... I'm
I
gonna
mean-
run to the second floor. And as I'm leaving,
Take
I'll
the room,
utter,
all the food.
I'll utter, I have to find a way.
Alright.
Caraway was very content with falling asleep on the beds that are up here, but as soon as the whole party is leaving the floor,
Well, Ulrich would go to the bed if that's where you're going, Caraway, because he doesn't really have the strength to move very far.
yeah, but the whole Henry, everyone's moving downstairs.
Alright. Let's shuffle you down then.
Can someone play the Halo Shield recharge sound?
Beep, 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 beep.
I don't have a button for that. Sorry, you can't help you. I have a lot of soundboards. I don't
Yeah,
have that.
so do I. It's the one I don't have.
I'm missing.
I'm not in any
This is
Halo
the third
servers.
floor, right?
This is the third floor,
This is-
yes. Where are we?
Okay.
There you go, Henry.
Carrie
Back here
sees a
then.
giant bed with a fur covering on it. Caraway falls into the bed. Clambers up, can't fall into the bed. Clambers up one of the posts and falls onto the bed.
Alright.
Literally in the top left corner.
Theron, are you going all the way to the bottom floor? What is the plan here?
To the second floor. So Theron, as he's uttering, I have to find a way. I have basically continuously uttering that. He's gonna run to the library.
Okay. Alright.
And Ulrich will pass out on the other side of the bed, and with the inconceivable weight of his body and armor, the bed's going to not crush, but like sink to that side. So Caraway's probably going to get perched up on that little corner.
Okay. Cool.
I'm half imagining
I'll take this bed up.
like a big inflatable bed, and Arrow just sits down on one end,
Yeah.
and Arrow just launched across the room.
Yeah.
Henry, I see taking a bed all to himself.
Yep.
And then we will shuffle down to see what Theron is up to. Alrighty.
Thank goodness I remember the layout. So he'll run in back to the secret area.
Okay.
And like I said, he's just in a daze right now. And he's like, I have to. And as he's looking at the books, he's just uttering it to himself. I'm sorry. It should have been me. I'm sorry. And he proceeds to look for books on resurrection and how to bring somebody back.
Make an investigation or a perception check for me. So
He keeps clicking the door.
you see,
Door's haunted.
the books that you find, there are some on necromantic rituals that seem to be in like on the bookshelf.
Pick it up frantically and attempt to read it.
All right, make an Arcana check for me.
Perfect.
You can't really tell what they're talking about in this case. It seems like there's a lot of different items that are needing to be required for these different rituals, and it doesn't seem like this is something that you can immediately do right now or in the immediate future.
Yeah, so I scurrily keep flipping the pages, hoping that I can find something, but alas, to no luck found. And let alone, I don't think I can understand any of the pages. And so I just continuously am trying to just read and read and read and understand. And just, continuously uttering, I'm sorry. And it would eventually switch to a fit of rage, and he throws the book at the bookshelf and boots it continuously.
Okay, all of the books hit the floor, completely scattering across the entire floor.
And he collapses with the books.
Yep.
And in anger, he's like, I will find whatever cursed bastard sent us here, and I will kill him. And he'll fall asleep there, since he is a centaur, so he theoretically can fall asleep anywhere, as he just lays down.
Sure. No worries, so you're sleeping separately from the rest of the group. We will shuffle back to the rest of the group, where we've sort of got everyone split. I was going to ask theoretically for a watch, to see who's going to be on watch for what time and what not, but I have a gut feeling that everyone's just got to sort of sink into their beds and fall asleep very quickly.
Pretty much. 1 health. All spell slots gone. This is like This is like weak. Absolute the weakest I could be.
Okay.
And strength drained as well.
Yes.
The ghost will keep watch.
Solthel,
I have a loading scene.
would you like to describe your character for everyone first?
I immediately thought of a Borderlands boss.
Not quite. Not quite.
Looks like a kaiju from fucking Pacific Rim.
Solthel
Yeah,
is
that's what I was thinking
a
as well.
Dr. Gray
Input
skinned,
electric guitars.
tall individual with a small tuft of not white hair, not quite fur, that runs down the center of his back. Sorry, starts at the top of his head and runs down to about just the end of his neck. That then descends into a similarly colored chitinous appearance that uncovers his entire form. That then descends into two-pronged feet with sharp claws on either end. His upper torso is mostly covered in a loose assortment of white trimmed pauldrons and arm pieces with gold embellishments and points, along with a blue cloth wrap that has black fur around the shoulders. Around the waist and legs are several recursive fractal designs meant to sort of draw attention to the finer details. From each of his shoulders stems 2 separate arms, which then descend into a 3-finger and thumb sort of appendage there.
Okay, cool.
And if I do this, does it work? It does not. Okay. I will do it the other way.
You can put
Thank
it in the
you both.
Discord if you want.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'll check in the chat sheet. I don't know where else to put it. Do I put it in character development? Like, where do you want me to check it?
Character development works.
Yep.
You can now change your name back to Solthel now as well in the Discord.
I will. Profile.
Yes, this is a
Edit
Thrycreen.
profile. Edit per server profile.
Oh, fucking what?
A Thrycreen
Solthel.
from
Is that
Spelljammer.
similar? Is it similar to Talcha, or is it
Yes,
different?
correct. It is.
Right.
Races.
That's fun.
Is that a is that a TH?
Yes,
Thrycreen,
THRI.
There it is.
I
Copy
spelled it
that.
the worst way possible. How Google still recognized that it was what I was looking for.
Alright. You have sort of overheard a lot of things from down below. Now you're hearing it from upstairs. And you're sort of walking up the stairs from the first floor onto the second floor.
Totally.
You also
I would like to stop at this door here and just sort of place an ear up to it and just listen in, just faintly.
Sure.
See if I can hear anything beyond the door.
Make a perception check for me.
I would love to make a perception check. Perception. 15.
You cannot hear anything coming from this wall, on the other side of this wall at all. But you could
Gotcha.
definitely hear someone kicking books or someone kicking a lot of loud things, and then hearing things fall onto the floor. But they were coming from directly above you when you were down below. Your assumption
Gotcha.
is at somewhere here, potentially in the next door across, you might find something or someone that you're looking for.
I would like to, instead of listening out, now that I can't hear anybody nearby, I'm just gonna close my eyes slowly and reach out. Can I feel anybody within 120 feet of me?
I need to make sure I know what the Thrycreen features are.
I didn't
I
know you had
can-
the Force.
In a way,
They can like telepathically.
yeah. I have telepathic communication with any creature within 120 feet of me. I do not need sight to know where they are.
Yes,
I just
there
know
is
they're
someone.
within 120 feet of me.
There is someone within 120 feet of you.
Do I know where?
Yeah, on the... It feels like it's quite far across from the wall you're currently at. So it might be like on the
Dude.
other end of the room that you're thinking's in this...
Like, just here, or you thinking over here?
Over there, that ping.
The second one, cool.
Yep.
Worries.
I hope you know
Just
you
gonna-
literally.
Put two hands
Crazy.
up on the door, one on the handle, one on the door frame itself, and just sort of try to slowly open it. Keep my other two hands free in case I need to do something quickly.
Alright, you can do so, and the door will open.
This is the part where we find out it's the creakiest door in the whole building.
I know, right?
It does make a slight... but not too loud.
Yes, I will
I noticed.
step through.
Mhm.
I don't see anything here.
You do not.
I take it I haven't heard crap.
You're passed out from reading too many books and throwing and everything in
This
rage
door's
and anger.
open, but
Oakley dokley.
nothing in here either.
Nope.
Right, well, I'm just going to assume it's some phantom noise and just step back out again.
Alright.
If I can't see a way through, then I'll assume there's no way through. I do see that this door's open, so I'm just going to try and creep up on this. Not stealthy, just sort of moving slowly.
Sure.
Before eventually coming up to this door here.
Alright.
Step through. Here.
Make a perception check for me.
Is that a full health bar? Must be nice.
That was almost absolutely glorious. That's a 4.
Okay, cool.
It was a 19, and then it got it bumped onto the natural 20 and then it bumped to a last minute to a 2. I went, okay.
So you're seeing here that there seems to be just a library full of books, it looks like.
Alright, I'm
But-
going to take a few steps forward.
To help you out, it does look like that the thing's on here. The,
Okay,
the fireplace
light
does
in
look
this
like...
room.
Yes.
That's all good. I'm just gonna, pad my way up to this desk here and just see sort of what's been happening here. Is there like paper strewn out all over the desk? Is there, writing, scribbled notes? Or
Doesn't
is it
look
just
like
a
it,
clean slate?
because actually that piece of paper was actually taken in the last session. So there
Yes.
isn't actually anything there on the table, other than what looks to be just
Inkpot.
ink pot with the feather. Yeah.
Gotcha. And I heard something rustling earlier, right?
You did. You heard like a lot of loud noises, and then you heard something fall off what sounded like a desk.
Totally. Because now I found a desk, but there's nothing on it,
Correct.
which means there's likely something nearby.
Your telepathy is telling you that someone is still here within that 120 feet.
Totally. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Alright.
And I'm gonna have it basically stay just 10 feet to the side of me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna, as I move around the corner here, I'm gonna basically send it ahead of me, so that if anything does try to attack, it'll try to hit the Mage Hand first.
Cool.
And I'm gonna
We are
slowly
gonna
edge
give
my way
you-
around the corner here.
I'm going to give you a crawling hand to look like a mage hand.
Phenomenal.
There you go.
Yippee. So yeah, I'm just gonna move it to about there from me. And then we'll
That's
move
still
up.
5 feet. That's about 10 there, I think.
There you go. Done. Yep, 10 feet.
Yep.
I'm gonna very slowly pace my way here. Now, I see on the map there's an open door.
Yes.
Is that door?
That
How
door
visible is that to somebody of my stature?
That door is very much open. You can see it looks like it's a secret passage.
Gotcha. Right, I will simply just let Mage Hand just dissipate, or just,
Alright.
cease to exist. I can't clear it. You have to. It's your token.
Yep. There we go.
And I'm just gonna very quietly pad my way up to this passageway and just take a peek inside.
What you see is a very sleepy centaur that's currently fast asleep, passed out, with books scattered across the entire floor, and the bookshelf is sort of on the floor now as well.
Totally. I want to take a look at this centaur individual. Does he appear undead or necrosed or a gross facsimile of life in any way?
No, he does not.
Interesting. I'm just gonna close this door as quietly as I can.
Alright, sleight of hand.
Yep. I mean, they're -5 is not the end of the world. Oh, that's a 5.